Hey everybody, welcome to Move to Combat, a Magic the Gathering podcast. I'm James, and here are your hosts, Haley
Hey, what's up, you guys?
and Kenny.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
We can tell by Kenny's level of enthusiasm.
Actually, I'm super duper excited. I may or may not have just taken a nap, so I'm apologies.
You're
That's
cutting
fine.
out a bit there, lifting up your microphone.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
there we go. All right, okay. As usual, if you guys, we're going to do a Let's Play today. So Haley and Kenny are going to verse each other in Commander 2019 decks. If you have any comments or questions throughout the show, feel free to make comments and questions, and I'll read them live on the air on the stream chat, including if you just want to, rub it in that some people are winning or losing. No.
Well, this week we didn't build our own decks. We're using the new Commander 2019 deck, so
Exactly.
Kenny's not a dirty, rotten cheater.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Because I built last time we did this, because I built the deck at like 5 a.m. I may or may not have forgotten 10 cards.
Cheater.
Cheater.
Totally on accident.
So that's why his deck was so consistent and fast, and why we just got our asses handed to us.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Production level here is clearly top notch.
I just need to sleep.
We all
That's
need
probably
to sleep.
just what needs to happen.
But, so today we're going to be playing some fresh out of the box, some of us fresher than others, because as we can see, Kenny had to be fancy and sleep
It makes
his
me
deck.
nervous when I shuffle unsleeve cards, okay?
It also makes me nervous, but I did not have time between unboxing and recording to sleeve. So we're going to be playing the new decks. I am going to be playing the Naya deck with Girard Conclave Exile. And he is the 5-mana 2/5 human shaman. When he enters the battlefield, I get to create a 4/4 rhino creature token with trample. And whenever he attacks, I get to populate. And the token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. So to populate means I create a token that's a copy of a creature token I already control.
Yep.
So he
and that
makes a
deck
lot
is
of dudes.
full of tokens.
It's full of tokens. Like even the sample tokens, I think you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tokens, and there's
They're like all different, aren't they?
10, almost 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 different types of tokens that this deck comes with. So I'm excited to mess around with those.
And then I am playing Kadena. Name Slinking Sorcerer. I totally remembered her name before I picked up the card and tried to read it. Kadena's a 3/3 Naga Wizard, and then she does two really cool things. The first thing is that she reduces the cost of the first face down creature spell I play by 3. So morphs, but the first morph spell I play is free each turn. And then whenever a face down creature enters the battlefield, I don't necessarily have to cast it under my control. I draw a card. So she's all about, drawing cards and cheating costs and being blue, which is fun.
Being blue.
Hooray!
Yeah, those morph things are nasty, so we're gonna see.
So I'm gonna be playing some Morphe Boys and some trap cards.
Trap cards.
We're playing
We're
some.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
We're playing
tonight.
Yu-Gi. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kenny's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm playing, just make a bunch of shit.
Magic.
In all honesty, Haley's probably just gonna run me over.
We can only hope.
Best 2 out of 3 if that happens.
Yeah, we'll do best 2 out of 3 if that is the case. But we're gonna see what happens between these decks.
Yep.
And
We do also have the Rakdos deck, but we don't have the Jeskai deck because I'm cheap and also kind of
and
poor.
also these decks disappeared very fast off the shelves
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah, they sold
Yep.
quick.
At our local game store, we sold all but one by like 4 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah,
we
the
literally
one you
just
had left
one Jeskai deck
Was the
sitting
Jeskai?
there.
Yeah.
The rest of them sold before noon, the day after
Yeah.
they released. So if that tells you anything about how popular these 2019 Commander decks are, they're very popular.
Yeah.
All right. Can I do the honors of rolling to see who goes first?
You may.
Show.
All right. Odds are Kenny, because Kenny's kind of odd.
That's
and
true.
Evens,
I am pretty odd.
evens are Haley. Haley, you get the choice.
I'll be on the play.
All right.
Good luck, Kenny.
Thanks.
I'm gonna need it. Alright, so, first turn, I'm going to go ahead and play a Blossoming Sands. It enters the battlefield tapped, and when it enters, I gain 1 life, and it can tap for a green or a white. Pass turn.
Ooh, that's a cool card. I like that card. I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds. It doesn't do anything right now, but it might do something later. I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will go ahead and play a Naya Panorama.
Okay.
And then I'm immediately going to pay the 1. I get to tap it and sacrifice it to search my library for a basic mountain, forest, or plains card. Put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle my library.
And I think we're going to do this together, because I'm going to do the same thing with Evolving Wilds to find a basic land I control.
Gonna put a land
and after
in
that,
my
I'm gonna end my turn.
hands.
So once we're done with this land shenanigans, we'll move
Land
on.
shenanigans.
Group fetch is what this is. Now, when you go to a table and you see a commander game playing, and everyone's shuffling their deck, it's always an indicator that it's a fun time.
No, it's not. Don't lie. I mean, something just happened.
Yeah, everyone fetched at the same time. In response to each other.
Either everybody fetched at the same time, or somebody just did some graveyard to hand shenanigans.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's always fun.
And everybody just lost their hand and had to shuffle them back in, I'm assuming.
Or like, if someone just like copied Chaos Warp 6 times.
Oh, I love that.
Yay, draw. I want to get ahead on land, so we're gonna play a Swamp.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play Farseek. And Farseek lets me find a not forest and put it into play tapped.
Seems pretty good.
As long as it contains one of the other 4 basic land types. So mountain or plains, island, swamp, or mountain. I'm just
Seems pretty good.
gonna find myself really a duel. I think there's. Please tell me there's more than the one. That has,
Oh,
like, land
gotta
types
love the
attached.
land bases in the pre-con
Oh
decks.
my god, I hate them so much. Makes me want to crawl in a corner and cry.
Yeah, they're not always that great.
they're
You get a
not
lot-
the
You
greatest.
get a lot of tap lands. Although I suppose they can't just put shocks and fetches in all the pre-con commander decks, because then
I disagree.
then what would we chase for in the standard sets?
Okay. Do I need to double that? No. I'm gonna get that because it's a forest. So I'm gonna get an island and hate myself because I can't get a forest.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Basic islands are banned here. They're too powerful. House
Here you go.
rules, Kenny. We talked about this before we started.
Here you go.
Upkeep and draw. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Cinderglade. It comes into the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands, which unfortunately and surprisingly I do not. Watch me draw one next turn. All you, sir.
Yay. Let's get this party started, huh?
Okay,
Um,
copyright, Kenny. We don't own the rights.
I'm gonna play a Sunken Hollow, which does the same thing as Cinderglade, except it's blue and black.
And Kenny has basics.
And I have basics, which means I get to do things.
Aren't you special?
I'm so special. Okay. I'm gonna play Kadena. And Kadena does nothing exciting when she comes into play, because she just kind of sits there and gives me value. But I will play a Morphe Boy.
Yep,
So-
wouldn't expect anything less from you.
So this guy's a morph. He is a 2/2 colorless guy, but because he entered the battlefield, he was the first morph face-down creature I played, so his cost is reduced by 3, which makes him free, and then I get to draw a card. That's fun. I like drawing cards.
Drawing cards is very nice. My turn?
Yup.
Okay, we're gonna untap, rearrange my land base because I'm anal about that. Oh, fun! I'm gonna play a Jungle Shrine tapped. Jungle Shrine can tap to add 1 of any of the 3 colors in my deck.
It's almost like a bad command tower.
Almost a bad command tower. Not quite, but almost. And with that, I am going to pass because I feel like I'm super on the defensive right now for some reason.
Oh man. I just do stuff. I don't really think things through. I'm gonna play a forest.
We know, Kenny. You don't think anything.
Attack for cost. I'm gonna attack
Yeah,
for
see,
4.
he's trying to cheat over there with the...
I checked and corrected. I'm gonna Megamorph Death Raptor. Basically, what Megamorph is like Morph, but better, because it gets a +1/+1 counter when it flips over. And then Death Raptor has Death Touch, which is cool. And then he also says, whenever I morph a creature, if Death Raptor's in my graveyard, I can take Death Raptor and put him into play face up or face down from my graveyard.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a big ouch. I'm gonna take
That'd
7
be
because there's
7.
nothing I can do about that.
That is 3 commander
And
damage.
it is indeed 3 commander damage. I have an interesting pool of dice over here.
Yeah.
3 commander damage.
So, yeah.
I have a
This.
thing for
Thing?
I don't know, maybe. I'll play with it later. Alright, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna untap, keep draw. I'm going to play a Sungrass Prairie. Now what that does is I can pay 1 mana and tap it to add both a green and a white to my mana pool.
Yeah, filters are really good.
Yes, it is very good. And that's not very good right now. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tap this red right here to tap it and add green and white. I've got 2. Let's call it red, colorless to cast my commander for the first time.
Arrow, he comes in with a rhino, doesn't he?
He does enter the battlefield with a rhino.
Yeah.
If I can find the rhino. There we go.
Ick. Thing's huge.
It's a 4/4 trampler, and whenever Garrett attacks, which he can't right now because he doesn't have haste, but I can now populate the rhino.
More
4/4
rhinos.
with trample.
Guess you can kind of call it a stampede.
You could call it a stampede, and hopefully it turns into one, and Kenny doesn't pull some shenanigans on me. With that, I will pass the turn.
I don't know.
That is such a blatant lie. It's not
I don't know
even funny.
what you're talking about.
You do nothing but shenanigans.
Okay, I'm gonna play another Morphe Boy.
You play your Morphe Boy.
I'm gonna draw a card off my Morphe Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna play an Exotic Orchard, which I can tap to add 1 mana of any color my opponent's control could tap for. So it looks like anything that I care about, I guess, is tapping for green. I don't care about the other 2 colors. And yeah, we're gonna do that.
You're gonna swing for 4.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that 4.
Oh. Okay.
Alright,
Yep,
my
go
turn.
ahead.
So untap, you have a lot of mana open, and that scares me a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well, with your morph creatures.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
What do we want to do here? I am going to go ahead and pay the 1 to add 2, and I will tap for red. I'm going to cast Naya Charm.
Okay.
When I cast it, it's got 3 modes I can choose from. I can either deal 3 damage to target creature, return target creature card, or return target card from a graveyard to its owner's hand, or tap all creatures target player controls. I am going to attempt to deal 3 damage to Kadena.
Can I say it again? I don't even remember what my guys do.
That'd be helpful, Kenny.
That's unfortunate. You kill Kadena.
I kill Kadena.
Tick. That's 1 dead Kadena.
Funky cold Kadena.
Alright, and then I am going to move to combat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Declare attackers. I'm going to choose Garrett and the Rhino.
With Garrett's ability on the stack.
Sure.
I had Trixes.
You have Trixes with his ability on the stack.
I'm gonna Megamorph that and counter it.
Okay. So you counter the ability.
I sure do.
That's okay. I still have a 2/5 and a 4/4 trampler coming at you.
Then I'm gonna flash in Thought Sponge.
Okay.
So what Thought Sponge does is it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it, equal to the greatest number of cards an opponent has drawn this turn. He has drawn 1 card. It gets 1 counter. But then when it dies, I draw cards equal to its power. So we are going to double block Geared. Take 4. Like that.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Okay, and then these guys will die. Well, technically he's only got 2 power, so you choose how damage happens.
1 Geared. I might as well kill the guy, even though it's gonna give you a card. That's 1 less dude
Okay.
on the board that I have
I
to
will get
worry
2
about.
cards then. 2. Great.
And with that, I think I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
I tried. Swymorph is stupid.
Tricks. I don't know what else to do but tricks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play Kadena again because I want to draw cards.
Yep.
And then I think I'll hold off on that. And we're gonna play another Morphe Boy.
Okay, you're gonna play another Morphe Boy.
I'm gonna draw a card from Kadena.
Yep.
I have to discard down, but I haven't played my land yet, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna play that. Bounce a forest in my hand, so Simic Growth Chamber. When it enters the battlefield, I choose a land I control and return it to my hand. And then I can tap Simic Growth Chamber once it untaps for a blue and a green. And then I have to discard down to 7, so we're probably just gonna pitch the forest. I return to my hand.
Yeah.
Then I am done.
Okay. So I will untap.
I don't know why I didn't attack. Pretty dumb.
These things do happen.
I get easily distracted by value and forget to actually do things.
More lands would be nice right about now.
I feel ya. I want more lands too.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cards in hand. What stuff would be done? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Pass?
Yep, I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Draw.
Lands would be really nice.
Play a Terramorphic Expanse.
As Kenny plays more lands.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just play lands and do stuff. Things happen sometimes. I'm gonna play another Morphe Boy.
Yep.
I am going to play my trap card.
Gonna play your trap card. Oh no!
Draw another card.
Okay.
So you said you wanted lands, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a cool card that you might want to take part in. Actually, I probably want to do this.
Am I actually gonna want to take part in it then?
Attempt with Discovery.
How worth it is it to me to have lands, but not have you have lands?
So attempt with Discovery, I can speak words. Says, I search my library for a land card and put it into the battlefield. Each opponent may search their library for a land card and put it into the battlefield. For each opponent who searches a library this way, search your library for a land card and put it into the battlefield. Then, each player who searched their library this way shuffles it. So, for each opponent that wants to get a land, I get another land. Yay. I'm so happy they reprinted this card. It's so good.
It's a very good card. I don't think I want lands that bad though, because the more lands you have, the more chances you have to get your morph board wipe.
What?
I'm gonna choose not to get a land.
Okay.
That may be a
will
mistake
go
later in life,
get
but that's a problem
any
for
one
future
land I want. I have no idea what I want though. I kind of wanted 2 lands, honestly.
I know you did.
I'll get Temple.
Sounds good.
I'm just gonna accelerate, I guess. Oh, it just goes into
I
the
would say it
battlefield?
just enters the battlefield.
Oh,
as it
yay!
I had to think about that for a second, but yeah, it
Happiness.
enters as it enters. So you got your 2 lands, sort of.
Yeah! Happiness. I don't know.
Like I said, sort of.
There's a... That
I'm
is open for cut if
will
you
not
want
cut you
to.
this time.
Huh?
I said I will not cut you this time.
Okay. I half expected to have, like, a knife in your pocket and just like, I won't cut you. Okay. I play all my Morphe Boys. I totally played all my Morphe Boys. Did I? Oh, I totally did. Okay. I know how to play Magic.
Are you sure about that?
No,
Okay. As
absolutely
long as
not.
we're on the same page.
I'm gonna play Strionic Resonator though. And I'm
Yep.
gonna pass.
Okay. Untap, up, keep, draw. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna
Why am I not
go.
attacking with my shit?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out, Kenny.
I don't know, man.
Tap 1 to add 2. For a red, we're gonna play Rock Egg. There's a 0/3 with Defender, and when it dies, I make a 3/3 white bird creature token with flying.
Eggs.
Eggs.
You gonna?
I don't have the egg card yet though.
You gonna break some eggs?
I don't have my value engine to be able to break the eggs yet, but at least I get a 3/3 flyer when this guy dies.
Okay.
And with that, I will pass because swinging seems really stupid right now.
I'm gonna pop that
You
for
got it.
more land because that's always a good thing. It does the same thing as Evolving Wilds. It just gets you a basic land and puts it into play tapped.
Lands would have been nice, but I really don't think I can afford to give you even more lands than you already have at this point in time.
I like lands.
Judging by the look on your face, it was probably a good choice to not give you even more lands.
There you go. Okay. Untapsies.
Untapsies.
So we talked about this card to a little bit of a degree. I'm playing an island, by the way.
Once again, those are still bans.
Last week when we were going over the cards in the set, and we kind of came to a consensus that it's a really cool card for clearing out creatures, but it's fairly limited. Hopefully you have no response to this, but we'll try it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One too many. We're gonna do that. And I'm gonna play an Apex Altasaur.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna fight your Rhino when it
Yep.
comes into play.
Uh-huh.
And then Enrage will trigger,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna fight your Rock Egg.
Yep.
You get a bird though.
Yeah,
Put a
burb.
bird on it.
Where's my burb?
Where's my burb?
It's a 3/3 burb. Yeah, because this deck makes several different kinds of burbs.
Okay. And now I'm not going to forget to attack. Like on... Yeah.
Like the name of this show.
Yeah.
Move to combat.
What
What are you attacking
yeah,
with?
attack for 4.
You're gonna attack for 4.
Yeah, I don't have a bunch of mana open to do tricksy things. I have a 10/10 though. That's fun. Too bad it doesn't trample.
It is too bad that it doesn't trample. Except I really hate to waste this now, but I feel like I have to do something because I'm not really getting anywhere. So I'm gonna play Druid's Deliverance for 2. It prevents all combat damage that would be dealt this turn, and I get to populate.
That's really good.
Yeah. So as long as Kenny doesn't have any morph responses, I'm gonna make another burb and not take any damage.
Oh yeah, you make another bird.
Okay, I make another burb and don't take any damage.
I am done.
Okay,
That is what I did.
my turn?
Yep.
You got it. So this deck hasn't really gotten a huge chance to
Show
to
its
do
stuff.
what it wants to do. Because it's not doing a whole lot.
Yeah. You're making guys.
Hey, guys are good. Guys are good.
I'm playing trap cards. You're making guys, right? That's the game plan.
That's sort of how it's working. Oh boy.
What's the name of the guy from Star Wars? That the meme guy from the spaceship. That's like it's a trap.
It's the little. Why would you put me on the spot like this, Kenny? You know I don't like Star Wars.
I don't know, man.
What are you talking about?
The guy that says it's a trap from the spaceship.
Yeah, the Mon Calamari general guy, Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to get his face as a meme on sleeves for this deck.
It's a trap.
You know I don't like Star Wars. Why would you put me on the spot like that, Kenny?
Because it's like a classic meme, and you're kind of a meme lord.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're
Meme
gonna
lord.
pass the turn again.
You gonna pass the turn?
I'm gonna pass the turn.
The
Okay.
Meme lord.
I am going to flip over Vesuvian Shapeshifter. As a Death Misraptor, so it's a Megamorph ability.
Mm-hmm.
Click. And then on my upkeep.
So
Flip it
hold
back
up.
over.
Explain a little bit
Okay,
better what you
yep.
just
Sorry.
said
So when Vesuvian Shapeshifter, when I morph it, it becomes a copy of a creature I control. And then on my upkeep, I can choose to turn it face down.
there. Okay.
So that's basically what's happening.
Gotcha. Okay, so you turned it face up, you made it a copy, you're turning it down, and now it's a...
It's a 3/3. I
You
just
got it.
grew it.
Just grew it.
Should be a Michael Jackson song.
That's cool. We have a watcher from Brazil.
Oh, that's
sweet.
neat.
Welcome.
Brazil's really nice.
I love how casually you're like,
It is. It's like
I'm gonna try and relate with you because you're watching, and we appreciate that.
I'm gonna play a Thespian Stage.
You got it.
That is the land that becomes other lands because it's got incredible acting talent. It's 2 mana and tap. It becomes a copy of target land, except it retains the ability to copy other lands.
I actually had a friend from Brazil, from Sao Paulo, who's in a band I was in as the bass player.
That's cool.
Nice. Alright.
3. Making sure I have the correct mana.
That's probably a good idea.
I probably don't, but I'm gonna do this. Rawr.
Mm-hmm.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Okay.
So I am attacking for 2/16.
Response.
Year.
At least attempted response. I'm gonna tap this for 1 to tap this to add 2, 3, and I'm gonna Rootborn Defenses. I can populate,
All
and then
of the
creatures I control
fogs.
be indestructible until end of turn.
All of the fogs.
All of the fogs.
I see
I'm
that.
trying to live. I don't have mana over here. I'm trying to make this an interesting game.
I mean, yeah, you fog.
Okay.
That's what
This
happens.
happens.
It totally happens.
Okay, so I make a 3rd burb.
Wait, is populate technically an ability on the spell?
Is it an ability on the spell?
Yeah. Because if it is,
Oh boy.
I have a trick.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Hold up. Let me
Rules time!
rules check. Hold up.
Rules check.
We
So,
we gotta make a rules check here. Oh no.
So I have a Vesuvian Shapeshifter sitting face down on my board right now, and one of my creatures in play is a Kadena Silencer, which allows me to counter abilities on the stack. So if it qualifies as an ability attached to the spell, then I can counter
I
the
don't
populate.
know if it would because it's like a spell as a whole, or if it would.
So our viewers from Rio de Janeiro. So that's pretty cool. I heard it's not only is it beautiful there, I heard the women there are beautiful too. We're from the icy cold north of Michigan, eh? All just south of Canada.
Yeah, we're basically Canadian, except we're not.
Yeah, we're a little further south than being considered Canadian.
We're actually north.
Technically, we're north of
Canada right now.
We're both
Actually,
north and south
Yeah.
of Canada.
Yeah.
We're in a unique situation.
So we're in the part of Michigan where Canada's like the neighbor that you, or the cousin that you don't like, but you have to hug at family reunions. Just like
There's nothing wrong with
It's-
Canadians.
it's like that cautious.
They don't like us because we always go over there and get drunk when we turn 18 and just ruin their whole town.
Hold up, I'm reading rulings. Ignore me for a second. You guys have interesting
Oh no, we're
conversations.
from United States. We're from Michigan. We border Canada.
Yeah, we're like right there.
Yeah. Some of my relatives are Canadian.
Half the people that that shop at my store are Canadian.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh yeah. What you talking about, eh?
Yeah, we're like too far north to be considered Midwest, but we're too far south to be considered Canadian.
Yeah, seriously.
So we're just Michigan.
Yeah.
Yay!
Can I stop hitting the table?
Sorry.
Sometimes I wish we
I
were in
flail.
Canada. I gotta admit,
Huh?
it'd be nice to have some of that health care.
Oh my god, it'd be so nice. Oh, I do have 4 green sources. I miscounted. I forgot Exotic Orchard would tap for green because Haley's playing green.
I am playing green. Yes, that is true. That didn't help me at all. Oh no.
Oh no! It seems the ruling is in, and it's not good.
I don't
Do
know
we
what
get
the
to do it?
ruling is because the rulings. You guys are also distracting me as I'm trying to read because I'm not a very good multitasker. But I need you to keep talking so we don't just have dead air space. Oh,
Sure,
No.
sure. Michigan's motto is: "If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you."
Can I talk about something magic related instead
Yeah.
of just Michigan related? 1 second.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Uh oh. Haley's gotta go.
So I've
do
been-
some research.
I have been checking out like other things to add to the morph deck, kind of.
It's a cool deck.
It's really cool. One of the biggest ones is like stuff like Deadeye Navigator that allows you to flicker your stuff,
Yeah,
so you can morph for free,
that'd
kind
be
of,
a
sort
good
of.
choice.
Except not really. But also things that just let you manifest.
Deadeye Navigator combines with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So
pretty
it goes
fantastic.
infinite with a couple things, if I remember right.
I mean, yeah, but there's a lot of random 3-card combos that exist. I think the big scary one with Deadeye Navigator is Palancron,
Yeah.
because it untaps lands when it comes into play.
Yeah.
So you can produce like infinite mana and then do whatever you want with it.
I'm having trouble which one of these precons I want to get, because none of them are really calling out to me.
Anya is
Strangely.
really cool.
Which one?
The red-black one. The
Yeah.
red-black madness. She's really, really cool. She doesn't operate in the way that you think she would.
Keep
It's
wanting to build a solid Aristocrats commander deck, so
yeah.
yeah.
Chainer's really good. Lets you play creatures out of your graveyard.
Yeah, it's in the same deck too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who else? I wish I remembered his name, but he's the other commander in that deck. He during combat lets you sacrifice a creature, and then you get +X+O equal to the number of life you lost that turn. He's got like menace, but he's great if you just kind of want to go, whoops, you died.
Our viewer has Haley's deck, but hasn't tested it yet, so we'll probably do a rematch after Kenny destroys everything.
Actually, Haley and I were playing last night, and these games can swing pretty wildly. She had
Oh,
me
really?
she had me almost beat with the Madness deck. Like I was playing Morph, and she was playing the red-black Madness deck, and then I just kind of swung the game out of nowhere.
Wow,
So
that's pretty
it
cool.
can go both ways. These are all fairly well matched against each other.
Neat. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy the Rakdos deck then.
It's
That
really cool.
Makes the most sense to me.
And Anya does have haste, so she kind of just facilitates
Hits.
herself.
So we get our final verdict
I have phoned a
from
friend.
your phone a
We
friend.
have a ruling.
Yes.
Okay, so how it works, because it's attached to a spell, it's not an ability that
Got
can
it,
be
okay.
countered via that. So you'd have to counter the whole spell in order to make populate not happen on this card.
Got it. Okay.
Now we know.
Now you know.
Sorry
Knowing
for
is
that,
half the
but we
battle.
had to phone a friend because that's an interesting situation that my brain was not processing right at this exact moment.
And knowing is half the battle. The other half's
what
red
is-
and blue lasers.
The other half is lasers. I'm okay with lasers.
There we go. Okay, so you'd have to counter the whole spell.
Yeah,
So you
I
have a
can't.
response to that.
I can't do that.
Okay, so I have 3 burbs, and all 3 of those burbs are going to block your 3 creatures.
Okay.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna flip this guy over then.
That's fair.
And it is... What is my trap card? Drum roll.
Don't drumroll. James will yell at us if we hit the table again.
Don't drum roll the table, please. It
Okay,
sends
I'm
all
gonna
microphones
tap
out of
Exotic
control.
Orchard for green.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go Temple, and what else does it matter? It doesn't. An island. And we're gonna flip over... It's a Hooded Hydra. So
Okay.
it's actually a 5/5.
Yay.
And then when Hooded Hydra dies, it makes 5/1/1 creatures. Because it's got that many +1/+1 counters on it.
That's fair. But nothing dies.
Nothing dies.
And that's what matters.
Go ahead.
I'm buying myself turns. Kenny.
I'm just attacking you with big fat green guys. I don't know. Jolly
Okay.
green giants.
Draw. Interesting. That doesn't do me any good right now. I should have taken it. I knew I was gonna regret it, but I didn't want to give you more lands.
I offered you a land.
I didn't
You've
wanna
been
give
stuck
you
on
lands,
5 this
Kenny.
entire game. I offered you a land. I offered you a way out, and you denied it.
I did because I didn't want you to have more lands. Yikes. Okay. What do we got? We got a 10/10, a 4/4, and a
A
5/5.
5/5, a 3/3, a 3/2, and a 3/3 that I'll probably never block with because it's what's drawing me cards.
So we're gonna tap one, tap to add 2. So green, white, red, doesn't matter. Marisi, Breaker of the Coil.
Yeah.
This is a 5/4 cat warrior that says your opponents can't cast spells during combat.
Okay.
And whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, goad each creature that player controls. Goading doesn't really matter right now.
It sure doesn't.
It'd be nice if it did, though.
Sorry, I'm not playing. I'm just watching. Oh, well.
So, for those of you who don't know what goad does, is it forces the player's creatures, the creature that's been goaded to attack,
yeah,
but it can't attack the player that goaded it.
yeah, but
so-
we're playing
Yeah,
2v2s,
if able.
one on
So
one.
it's,
So
it has to attack another player
yeah,
than me if it's able to. So it'll still have to attack.
Just
It'll have to attack
yeah,
me
'cause-
because I'm the only other player.
yeah.
So goading doesn't matter, but hey, it's a 5/4 blocker, I guess.
Gui
Yeah.
F0DA says Morph and Gired seems the most cool out of the 4 options, but Anjay indeed seems to be the most dangerous one after you upgrade it in terms of a competitive match. What do you guys
Oh
think
yeah,
about that?
she's terrifying.
Yeah.
Anya is a straight up combo machine. Like you play her on turn probably 1 or 2 in
Yeah, you
competitive, and she's got haste, so she just goes off immediately.
yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. We were playing some games last night with her, and she.
If she's left alone,
If you leave her alone for a turn or 2, it just gets nasty. It
Yeah.
gets real nasty.
yeah, she has this really neat ability if you're playing lots of Madness stuff to cheat time restrictions.
Oh,
Because Madness dodges timing restrictions.
Because you have to, because it says when you discard this card.
Yeah.
So if you discard a
So-
sorcery at instant speed, well then
So,
you have to
yeah.
be able to.
The
Guess
sort,
secrets,
the really powerful sorceries with Madness become instants, and the creatures have flash with Anya in play.
It seems
That's
kind of
crazy.
stupid and really good.
all right.
At
Moving
the same
on.
time.
Okay,
Moving on.
you gonna punch me with some burbs?
Have you seen your board?
No.
No, I'm not gonna punch you with verbs. But please, go ahead.
Okay, end of your turn.
Yes.
I'm make this guy a Hooded Hydra, so he's gonna get 5 counters, and then flip him back over. If I had to upgrade this deck,
Dash nasty.
Please be a land.
if I had to upgrade this deck, I would probably put Brine Elemental in here. It would be the first add. Because who doesn't
What's Brian Elemental do?
So Brine Elemental, when it's a
You
elemental.
look at the camera.
Sorry. Brine Elemental is a creature that morphs for, I want to say, 7. And then when it flips, the opponent skips their next untap step. So you basically have 2 Brine Elementals with a card like Basufin Shapeshifter in play, and you can keep spamming Brine Elemental.
Oh, jeez.
And that's why nobody likes playing
It's called a
Commander
Pickles.
with Kenny.
It's called Pickles Lock.
Why nobody likes playing Commander with Kenny.
I like pickles.
That's an interesting strategy. Gui says, I saw a competitive deck of Anya
Okay.
with a lot of useless Madness cards just to filter the whole deck to get the cards that actually matter, like Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, all the madness cards become cantrips.
Seems good.
Okay, I'm gonna eat your graveyard with a Bajuka Bog.
Oh no. All 5 cards in it.
Oh,
I don't know,
all
man.
5 cards. The Chocobo.
Okay,
Moved from the game.
gonna move to combat. And we're gonna attack for a lot.
I see that. Oh boy.
So it's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 13, 23, 27.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it hurts so bad, but I'm gonna have to throw some birds under the buses. We're gonna block
Probably
with
the big
my
3.
3 birds. We're gonna, block the back 3 and take 4.
Okay. Verbs are murdered horrifically. Squawk!
You see feathers.
Yeah, just it's not even a corpse, it's just like a burst of feathers. And then second main phase, I am going to play Trail of Mystery, which is a really cool enchantment that says whenever a face down creature enters the battlefield under my control, I can put a land card, basic land card from my library into my hand. And then whenever a permanent I control is turned face up, if it's a creature, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So I can attack and then flip my guys over and they get little bumps in power, which is cool.
Yay! That's great.
Exactly what you need.
Alright, so
I'm
I
gonna
need
pass.
a 5 mana board wipe.
Like, right, meow.
Fumigate's 5 mana, right?
It is, I don't think it's in the deck,
Is
though.
Fumigate in this deck?
No.
Can we pretend it is?
Want to buy Fumigate, please?
Settle's pretty good in here. Settle the wreckage.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Yeah, man, I got nothing.
Okay.
You're just gonna kill me because
Because this thing's huge, and this thing's
huge. Hold up. So you shouldn't quit a game until it's over. Should not quit a game until it's over. So,
Thanks. I actually do
Remember
do
when
a-
you had me, like,
Don't
against
put
the
a
wall
game
and I
until
flipped
it's
over that random 6-mana black spell that won me the game?
I actually do a little voice acting, a little bit, but not much. Somebody said the bird sound
Yeah,
was
Scare
good.
Tiller! This card's really cool.
the blocker. Last turn.
End of your turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the thing that I did last turn,
God.
and I'm gonna morph. It only costs 2 to morph. Because it's a Vesuvian shapeshifter. I'm gonna morph. Big boy shapeshifter. Put 5 more counters on it. And then I'm gonna flip it back over. Now it's an extra big morph.
Uh-huh.
Whee!
Oh, God. I've never heard Haley make these sounds before. Stomp.
Rar?
Swing out, stomp.
That's the plan, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
11, 12, 13, 23, 28, 32.
Response.
Oh!
I have no responses. I'm just gonna block.
In response, block.
In response, we're gonna do nothing, and we're gonna block that guy with the scare killer and that guy with the big Vesuvian morph stupid guy with Marisi. And then I'm still gonna take
9, yeah, that's still 9.
Yikes!
And
But
then
I lived another turn. I can still draw
Defiance.
a board wipe.
and then I'm gonna play Reliquary Tower and
I don't
pass.
think I can
Go
draw a
ahead.
board wipe. I don't think there's a 5-mana board wipe in here that will work. Precon decks, man.
I don't think this deck even has a sweeper. It has Ixodron.
That's a land, and I officially have nothing in my hand that can be played. So good game. I have a 6-drop, a 6-drop, a 6-drop, populate.
So for those of you that don't know, Vesuvian Shapeshifter's power and toughness is 0, 0.
No, it's not. You fucking liar.
According to our viewer, Haley, your face looked empty inside.
That's how I feel too.
Feels bad, man.
So
Feels
for
bad.
those of you that haven't seen us last week, I played Omnath. We built our own list off
It was
the
not last week. Kenny.
sorry, not last
last
week,
month.
last month. Oh my god.
Yeah, we do one game a month, and the rest of the show is usually a talk show about Magic. But
I don't know if I'd call our games once a month. They're kind of
like
sporadic
whenever
when
we decide we want to have a game.
kind of whenever we don't want to write a show.
Yeah.
When we decide that we need a break for a week, we either build the decks that we do deck techs for, or we play fun stuff like the
Yeah,
Command
exactly.
decks that
Yeah.
just came out.
So last month, Haley played Yarok the Desecrated.
Which was an amazing. I would like to say, first of all, Kenny was a cheater.
I didn't mean to. It was a mistake.
But second of all, that deck, I played Yarok, and I built it as I build all of my Commander decks, which is a multiplayer game, and we can only fit, in our current setup, 2 players on screen at the same time. So I got destroyed both games, but then we played a 4-way game after the show just
And
for
then she
fun.
destroyed
and I
us.
had Yarok on the field for 1 turn, and everybody just died.
Yeah, it was really scary.
It was pretty impressive, yeah.
And then James built Kaikar, Wind's
Yeah.
Fury, which is as a really, really cool spell-based token deck.
I like
Really
Kaikar.
cool. Which now has some new cool cards.
Oh, it
thanks
definitely
to,
did.
These new Commander decks.
Yeah. And then I played Omnath Locus of the Royal, Locus of the Royal, as a kind of elemental-ish landfall deck. Mostly designed around trying to get Scape Shift and spam it for value and card draw.
We got 15 minutes of normal showtime left, but you guys gotta have a rematch. See who is
Yeah,
the.
I mean, sometimes we go into like.
We
an
can go
hour.
over, I don't
We
care.
got time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm here till whenever.
I have 3 lands, and that makes me happy.
Hopefully this works.
All right. Do you want me to roll again, or do you want to just make it Haley because
I
we
lost,
lost
so
last
Haley
time?
does get to choose.
Haley gets picked.
I lost, not you.
Yeah,
You
that's what I
said-
meant to say.
You said I lost, so Haley gets to choose.
That is true.
I'm gonna play a Don't Shine Tap and Pass.
All
My
right.
statement was still kind of halfway correct. I don't know, man. I'm gonna play a Jungle
Haley
Hollow,
did great
which is the green-black version of just gaining a life off of a tap land.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that.
You
I'm
got
gonna pass.
On tap, up, keep,
Tap
draw.
lands feels bad, man.
It feels so bad.
We're gonna play Naya Panorama, and I'm going to pay 1 off a Drunken
Yeah.
Shrine and tap it to sack it to search my library for a basic Mountain Forest or Plains card.
I'm assuming
You
a
got it.
forest.
You assumed
yes.
wrong.
Oh, is it plains?
No, I'm gonna go for Mountain.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play another land that gains me life. I'm gonna pass.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying my best. There's a mountain in Houston.
Yeah, I play too, but I'm kind of the sound guy for the podcast that makes sure everything keeps running. So occasionally you'll see me sit and play a game,
James is
but-
our producer,
but not
Yeah.
not all the time. Yeah, I make sure everything's working properly.
and
Which is
provides
harder than it
useful
sounds.
Commentary.
Yeah, and I'm here to provide dumbass commentary and ask stupid questions.
And usually little nudges so that we stop like going off on tangents.
Yeah, exactly.
waste
Yeah,
time.
Kenny and
Keep
I,
things under control.
Kenny and I have the habit of getting off topic sometimes, but then also you two have a really bad habit of getting off topic, and I feel like I am often trying to rein you two in.
I know talk. Maybe I'm just the
What?
problem.
No.
I'm totally the problem. I'm the problem child.
We are once again going to play a Sungrass Parry, which I can pay 1 to tap it and add a green and a white.
Absolutely. Positively.
To which we are going to tap the
It's-
mountain, to tap and add 2, to add whatever, and we're going to play Rock Egg.
You
0/3
have
defender that makes a 3/3 burb.
Haley's gonna be breaking some eggs.
Whew.
Didn't you want to build Egg Tribal?
I do want to build egg tribal. It's gonna be bad though because there's only so many eggs, so it's gonna be more of like changeling it's changeling, the one that's
Yeah.
heavy. It's like changeling tribal.
I feel like if you want to go that route, it's just better to spam the tokens as
Yeah.
hard as you can, and then just get value creatures out of it. But
yeah, you'd have
if
to
you
use
want
the egg commander,
but if you want to go Egg Tribal, more power to you.
egg tribal, more fun egg tribal.
Here go. Egg.
Am I really like the laugh track for this show?
A
You
little
might
bit,
be.
Yeah.
You might be.
You're our laugh button.
Alright, I'm gonna play Plains.
Yeah, it's because the banners are from a magic store that Haley works for.
Yep.
Like all the magic stuff around us is.
I have.
Man, if
lots
only
of
we had
magic
all 10 over
paraphernalia.
here.
Yeah.
It'd be so great if we just had all 10.
I only have 9 of them for reasons.
It'd be cool if it was
Oh,
a
I know.
magic store that we had that I owned, because then I could quit my day job and just own a magic store in my basement.
We're gonna tap 1 to add 2, so I have white, green, doesn't matter. I'm going to play Harmonize. To draw 3 cards.
It's almost like you're trying to match me for card advantage or something.
It's almost like...
I wish I had one more mana.
I am not... I will tell you this right now, though. I don't think I'm going to blend problems this game, and I'm A-okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
All the tapped lands. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard, which is not a tapped land for once.
It is not.
And then I'm going to play Kadena.
Who would have thought?
And then
What a surprise.
I may or may not have Morphe.
Shocker.
I may or may not have Morphe Boys. I'm going to play a Morphe Boy.
Play a Morphe Boy.
And I'm going to draw myself a happy little card. And
Happy little card.
I am
What are you,
done.
Bob Ross of Magic now?
I don't know, man. I just like my trap cards, okay?
You've unleashed my trap card.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I love blue and green. So tricksy things and flash and yeah.
Okay.
And merfolk.
I'm going to play Kazandu Refuge. It enters the battlefield tapped.
Yeah.
It's green or red. I gain a life when it enters. 41.
Ha, I'm still winning.
I'm going to tap my mountain.
That's
to
terrible.
Tap this. To add 2. So plains, that's 3. I'm going to play Colossal Majesty. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I get to draw a card because I like setting up for future turns.
Yeah, that's a really good card.
Pass turn.
Passing the turn.
Swinging to my egg.
I mean, not really, in all honesty.
Are you sure you want to swing on my egg?
I'm pretty sure.
Give me a burb. I'll take a burb.
I am gonna play Dimir Aqueduct tapped.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, whoever's hitting the chair, please stop.
it might be me.
Somebody's tapping the chair and causing like an earthquake on the screen periodically.
It might be me.
Thank you.
I fidget.
Penny.
I'm gonna play a. See, I'm the problem child. I cause all the problems. I'm gonna play.
This runs so much smoother when Kenny's not here.
I'm gonna play a morph
Play
creature,
Morphe Boy, you got it.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna explore, which lets me play an additional land and then draw a card.
Yep.
So I'm gonna play an additional land and then draw a card.
Yep.
And then I think I'm done.
Okay.
Get a bird. Do I care about your bird?
Do you care about my bird?
I really, really don't. Raw. So I'm gonna swing 5.
I'm gonna block your commander.
Okay.
I get a bird!
Take 2.
I'll take 2.
Aha! I'm still winning. Good. I don't know, man.
Why are you so obsessed with winning, Kenny? This is a fun, family-friendly podcast.
Yeah, not only that, it's a casual format.
Still want to win.
Just a jerk. Mountain for turn.
I don't know, man. You do you.
I will do me.
Good. Good.
How much mana do I have?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't run your life. 6.
I have 6 mana. Okay.
Then your upkeep if you control a creature with power 4 or greater.
It is.
Okay.
So, I will go ahead and tap for 2, play Lightning Greaves.
Okay.
Does it resolve?
It certainly resolves.
Okay. I don't know what to do with it, though.
I don't know what you're gonna do with it either.
realistically not going to do anything with it because
That deck gets Lightning
putting-
Greaves in
putting
it.
it
That's
Putting
nuts.
it on the bird doesn't seem worth it, so I will go ahead and pass the turn for now.
Okay, end of your turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate my trap card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Grim Haruspex.
Oh boy.
And Grim Haruspex says, whenever a non-token creature I control dies, I draw a card.
Okay. That doesn't seem bad. For now.
We had to go, but he said, Haley, don't disappoint me. Smash is continue with your invisible rhinos.
I will do my best.
Okay, I'm gonna play
Thanks
first.
for tuning in, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
When does this happen? Oh,
Mhm.
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tap
no.
out for this. I'm gonna play a Thieving Amalgam.
Ooh.
Sorry, I go too wide. Thieving Amalgam says, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, I manifest the top card of that player's library.
Oh no.
And then whenever a creature I control but don't own dies, its owner loses 2 life and I gain 2 life.
Oh, that's gotta go.
And then I'm gonna play a Morphe Boy
Mm-hmm.
and draw a card from
Mhm.
Kadena.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move to your turn, and I'm going to manifest your top card,
Mm-hmm.
which will trigger Kadena and draw me a card.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Alright, so my turn then.
Oh, cool.
Untap, up, keep, draw.
I can actually flip it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh boy. Hmm.
And we're gonna slide these guys right here, so I can kind of get a little bit more room.
Alright. So, you're tapped out, correct?
Yeah, I tapped out for that.
Okay. So, 1 to add 2. So I have green, white, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter. Amara Tendrils.
Yeah.
She is a 5/7 that prevents all damage that will be dealt to creature tokens I control.
Yep.
Youch.
Lightning Greaves to give her Shroud.
Yeah. That's a good
Pass
thing to
turn.
good thing to do there. Okay. Draw a card.
Carrot.
A card.
1 carrot.
I'm
Real
gonna
American
do that.
podcast. We draw a real American card.
Run all damage that we all to creature tokens, right?
Yup.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Oh no.
That's
I
not
tried.
where I want to be, but it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy costs how much to flip over? A lot. A lot, man. Okay.
Oh no. Sorry, not
Uh,
everything can be cast for like 3 and 4 mana, Kenny.
You know what?
What?
I can dream.
Yeah, and I
we are
can dream
gonna
that maybe one day
do
I'll win this game, but clearly luck doesn't seem to be on my side.
just prevent all damage, right?
Hmm?
It just says prevent all damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do something like this.
How much is
So
that?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I feel like you got some weird trickery up your sleeve.
I'm playing Morph.
Oh.
An appropriate estimate.
Part of me wants to say no blocks. I'm also afraid of what happens if I say no blocks.
The card that I flip over, yeah.
Yeah. Morph is scary, man.
It's a secret.
Secret creature.
It's. Well, I like to think about it like it's a surprise inside.
I'm not gonna block.
You're not gonna block. Okay.
No.
How much is that to flip? 6. We're gonna make sure I have all my colors. So do it like this.
Hmm. I'm just gonna flip one of the 2 of them.
I'm gonna attack you with Soul Zendikar.
Okay,
and
so
then,
it's a 6/6. So,
so 12, 13,
14.
14.
It's not the end of the world. Definitely not as bad as I thought it'd be.
And I am done. I'll manifest your top card and draw a card.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Bam. Bam.
Okay. One for two.
Mm-hmm.
Two. Red. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Attempt to cast my.
You get to cast your commander.
I get to cast my. Oh, on my upkeep. I miss an upkeep.
Yeah, you sure did miss it.
That's fine. So he enters the battlefield. I gets a rhino. Dash, trample.
Yep.
What do you have up?
I have Grim Haruspex, Kadena, two things. I don't even know what this is. Oh, okay.
We're gonna try it. I'm gonna Lightning Greaves, Garrett.
That won't do it. Get a rhino. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So tap,
Mm-hmm.
make a rhino.
Okay.
So it's tapped and or populate and attacking. Yep.
Okay. Well, we're gonna throw. Rhino's got trample, right?
The rhino does have trample.
Okay. Then we're gonna throw Kadena and the morph token
Okay.
in front of Girid,
Okay.
or the manifest token, and then I'll take 4.
Okay.
But before damage, we're gonna reality shift Amara. We're gonna exile it, and then you manifest the top card of your library.
These things happen. Yep.
And then I'll let you split damage however you want.
Uh,
Yeah, you get to know what it is. There you go. But I think you can only flip it over if it's a creature.
However, face down, manifest a creature with this reminder card. A manifested creature will be turned face up at any time for its mana cost. That's correct. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so you're taking the 4.
I am, yes.
Yes.
Uno,
And
dos,
then,
tres, cuatros.
Garrett, I guess, will deal his damage to the token, because it'll kill the token.
Okay. I will draw a card, and you will lose 2, and I'll gain 2.
Yep.
There you go.
No. Okay. I think I will just pass my turn.
Okay.
Okay for you, maybe.
That's pretty good here. I like that plan. I like it so much I'm doing it on my main face.
Okay.
1,
that's not good.
2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and putrefy Lightning Greaves.
Okay. That's fair.
And play morph.
Sure.
Draw a card.
Mhm.
That card's fun.
Okay.
And you have a number of guys.
You have some number of guys. I have 4 of them currently, to be exact.
Huh. Neat. What is this? This I think. That's 7? That's 7. Cool. I'm gonna pass.
That's not what I wanted you to do.
Because you want to double block my big boys.
Alright, so untap. If 2 of these. Upkeep trigger.
Sorry.
Oh, you.
Thieving Amalgam trigger.
Mhm.
So, I'm gonna draw a card off Kadena. Tink. What'd I get? Oh,
Actually,
okay,
I
cool.
could choose if I wanted to draw first or if you wanted to.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You already took it.
I
You know what it is.
I already
so...
know what it is. Yeah, I might as well just take it.
Yeah. But I would get to choose.
Okay. I will remember that from now on. I apologize.
Let's see. What are we gonna do here? You have a.
Actually, it's beginning of your upkeep. Yep.
Yeah, because they're both beginning of the upkeep.
So wouldn't
I have priority.
Wouldn't it go you, then me, and then my stuff would resolve, and then your stuff would resolve in player order?
No, it's my turn,
Oh,
and
okay.
I've got priority,
Yep.
and I choose how triggers that happen on my upkeep happen,
Okay.
as long as they all happen at the same time.
Got it.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1 red and play Dragon Master Outcast.
Okay.
So he says at the beginning, he's a 1/1.
Yeah.
At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 6 or more lands, I create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying.
Yep. That is a thing you can do.
Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We will go ahead and go 1, add 2, 3, and 4 to play a Scare Tiller.
Yeah.
And with that, I will go ahead and pass, because once again, swinging seems stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do have something to do, though.
You do.
I'm gonna
That's
flip
fine.
over Silumgar Assassin and kill your outcast.
Yeah, that seems fair. Oh well.
And do I have any other trickses? No,
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I'm doing my best here.
I don't know, man. You just flip cards over and things happen. Draw.
Must be nice.
Oh, it's got Megamorphs. It's got a counter.
Mhm.
Cool. Attack for 3. 2. So that's 5.
Mhm.
Where are you? Oh, hang on to that. No, I'm gonna hang on to that. And then I'll pay. Pass priority.
I'm not gonna block.
Okay. Take 5.
Okay.
Don't want me to draw cards.
Not really.
I mean, I have to discard. Second main.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep getting worried that there's like trickery up your sleeve or something.
Oh, there totally is, but
I'm sure there is.
I'm gonna play Voice of Many.
What does that do?
When it enters the battlefield,
Mhm.
I draw a card for each player that has fewer creatures than I do. So, 1. Oh, that would have been nice to have. Like, last turn.
Mhm. I'm
Trample.
sure.
Yeah, it does. And then, did I play land this turn? I did not. I'm gonna eat your graveyard.
Okay.
With the Bajuka Bog.
That's not very nice.
Nom, nom, nom. Go ahead. I will go ahead and manifest your top card.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey.
You're right.
Hey.
You're right. I'm sorry. I got excited.
I have to think.
Yeah.
You can manifest.
Yay! That's a cool card. I will draw. Okay.
Interesting. And then I draw for turn.
Yup.
That doesn't seem very good right now. Oh no. Okay. We will go 1 to add 2. Green. So 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
We're gonna play Shamanic Revelation.
What does that do?
So it says I get to draw a card for each creature I control, and it's ferocious, so I gain 4 life for each creature I control with power 4 or greater.
I have a trick.
You have a trick.
Yes.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna sudden substitution it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give you this card, this creature.
I get this creature.
Yep.
Yay. That's not a creature.
So I'm gonna draw.
That makes me sad because I really
1,
wanted
2,
to play
3,
that
4,
card.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards.
Sudden substitution is stupid. So he gets to take
7,
my card right off the stack.
8, 9.
Well, giving
and
me a
then
creature
gain-
for it in return.
It's pretty cool.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36.
Yay! Now, one interesting thing to note about this card
It's
is
worded
a
really,
little
really
weird,
weirdly.
and Kenny made a mistake on it, but we corrected it pretty quickly. So it says exchange control of target non-creature spell and target creature. Then that spell's controller may choose new targets for it. What it should say, or what would make more sense if it said exchange control of target non-creature spell for target creature.
Yeah.
Because when it says and, that
It-
Kenny thought it meant he got to take my
I thought I got to
spell
take a spell and a
and
creature.
a creature, and that's not how it works. You exchange the spell
Or
for a
then.
creature.
Mm-hmm.
4 then would have been better.
Yeah, 4 then would have been better. So it's worded a little awkwardly, but the concept still stands.
Still a cool card.
It is a cool card. Stupid, because now. Go ahead, Kenny.
End of your turn. I'm gonna
Yep.
cast an Echoing Truth to bounce both your rhinos to your hand.
That's just not nice.
So Echoing Truth is an instant, and it lets me return target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent to their owner's hand.
Nice.
It's really, really good against tokens.
Yeah.
Or like Manifest, but I really don't want to give her the fireball that's underneath one of those, so.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
I kind of
sure.
want that fireball.
I really don't
Kenny.
want to give you that fireball.
I would really like that fireball. You've been so mean to me this whole game. Why can't
Do
you
I
give me
have-
a fireball?
Did I draw it? Oh no, I'm gonna have to discard, aren't I? I'm totally gonna have to discard. Okay. I'm gonna play a Sunken Hollow.
Okay. You didn't do anything else?
I am. Yeah. I'm gonna try and win here, I think.
Okay.
You got what, 4 guys?
Yeah. I have 4 dudes.
You're at 20?
Mhm.
So this is a card I didn't know existed until the decks came out. It's 6 mana, and it's black. It's called Hex, and it lets me destroy 6 target creatures. So I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay. Yep.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
and then I'm okay with killing that, which will draw me a card and gain me 2 life, and then Assassin, which will draw me a card. So I'll draw 2 cards and gain 2 life. Haley will lose 2.
Mhm.
And then
Mm.
I'm gonna play Overwhelming Stampede,
Yep.
which until end of turn, creatures I control gain trample and get +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control,
Yep.
which is 6. So all my creatures get +X/+6 and trample,
Yep.
Yep.
and I attack with all my guys.
Fog.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey!
I bought myself a turn. One singular turn.
I didn't see that coming. I was like, okay, that's game.
Hey!
James is like, we're done. Good night, everybody. I'm like, nope.
Like, I guess you gotta
Not
wrap
yet.
up now.
And then I guess I'll just play my free morph guy. It's gonna be
I bought myself a turn.
that.
We'll see. Hopefully I draw something.
That's funny because I have a card that could actually counter it, but I didn't have the mana for
I
it.
noticed. I was really happy about that. You got greedy, Kenny. You got
I
really
tried
greedy.
to win, man.
You got greedy.
I drew like a bajillion cards and I wanted to try and win.
Kenny got greedy, and I fogged.
I don't necessarily need a bunch of these. Just exhale.
And I'm just waiting for you to finish. I already untapped my lands in anticipation of you
2, 3,
being
4,
done
5,
discarding.
6, 7? Or 7. Got better. Bam! And we're back down to normal. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, so you manifest because
I sure do.
do not have an upkeep trigger.
Manifest. What'd I get?
Draw for turn.
Oh.
Wow!
Wow. Wow. I just like put a or a Waluigi face over Haley's face. Wow. 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 Wow.
That wasn't what I wanted to happen.
Doot 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 doot.
Enters the battlefield tapped and I
Oh,
gain
no.
a life.
Okay.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Excelsior. I don't know, man.
Oh boy. I don't think the win. Play it till the end, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna tap everything so I have 7 mana. I'm
Yeah.
gonna recast my commander
Yeah.
and make a dude.
You have a rhino.
Because that is the most amount of dudes I can possibly get this turn as blockers. And I have no more fogs left in my hand. Bless you.
Excuse me. I had to sneeze.
That's turn.
End of your turn.
Yep.
I'm a flip over Gift of Doom by sacrificing your guy.
Yep. Sounds
So
good.
I'm gonna draw a card, and you're gonna lose 2. I'm gonna gain 2.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna go ahead and slap it right on Kadena
Mhm.
because she's pretty
Sounds
good.
pretty good.
She's pretty good.
Mhm.
You know, I did actually want to get a game in with Thieving Amalgam because that card is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Like, imagine it with multiple players.
I really wanted to get a game in with Garrett's Belligerence, but we can't all have what we want. Except apparently when you're Kenny, you can.
Cue the Rolling Stones song.
Don't cue it. We don't have the copyright.
Let's see. Okay. See what I can do here.
Kenny's looking through his graveyard right now, trying to find shenanigans to make him win the game, but little does he know, I think he already won.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh, maybe.
I don't have it. Like, my creatures are too small. Like, the ones-
6,
yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I might be able to get another turn out of this, so hopefully he doesn't have anything.
I think I'm gonna try and cast Road of Return.
Okay.
So Road of Return.
Yes, you're gonna try and cast it because I'm going to counter it.
I don't know, man.
With my counter spell.
I don't know. You just like Windmill Slam, Force of Will, or whatever.
Right, because I totally have a force of.
I don't know, man.
I don't think that's how Commander works, Kenny. I think if I have a force of will in here, first of all, I'm lucky because I just opened this out of the box right before we started recording.
And I might want it back.
Second of all, no, you don't get it back. This is mine. I paid for it.
But I'm casting Road of Return. I'm gonna get a permanent card from my graveyard to my hand.
Mhm.
It's gonna be Silumgar Assassin.
Mhm.
I'm gonna play it for free with Kadena.
Yep.
Draw a card.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pay 3 to flip it and kill Girid.
Yeah. Then we got, let's see, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
think it's
15,
lethal
16,
now.
17, 18, 19.
Because you block
'Cause
1.
That's 9, yeah, block 6. Yep, that's 19. That's more than I have.
Yay?
Yay.
Good game. Very entertaining to watch. Alright, cool.
So,
So I think your deck is just better.
1v1, I think it is, yeah.
So the morph deck is way better 1v1, we think.
Just because it's
I
full
think 1v1 because it's got all those tricks that you can do within it.
Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of single target
Whereas,
removal,
like, I
too.
need a little bit of room to breathe to get an engine online. And when I'm just being single targeted and all my engine is being removed,
Yeah,
there's nothing I can do about that.
I think this deck has probably a higher than normal count of single target removal just because of what morph creatures do.
Yeah.
And then being able to just play them for free with Kadena and get cards out of it is always really, really good.
Right, because it's just a value engine. Your commander is just a value engine.
I think this is one of the first of very, very few true blue tempo decks that I've seen in Commander.
Possibly.
Because, like, the way it interacts with the board, you're playing creatures, you're developing your board, right?
Right.
But at the same time, you're removing things.
That's a good point. You're not wrong there. That's a very decent point.
I don't know. It's really fun.
With that being said, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight.
Yep,
Thanks for
that
tuning
is
in,
it.
guys.
Have a good one.
This has been Move to Combat. We are here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to check us out every week, as we are here every week. We missed a week or two earlier, but we're going to ignore that
We missed,
fact.
like, almost
Shut up, Kenny.
a lot.
Shut up, Kenny. We just said we're ignoring it. It never happened.
If you like our intro and outro music, you can check them out at soundcloud.com/James Scheib, SHAIEB. That's me. Feel free to download whatever you want and share it with your friends. If you want to follow us on Facebook, just look for Move to Combat on Facebook. You'll find us. And we also have a YouTube channel that has a crazy string of numbers and letters that I'll spare you. If you search on YouTube for Move to
Just
Combat,
search for Move to Combat.
it'll
you'll find us.
it'll bring us up. You can check out our back episodes there. You can tweet us at @tocombat, and you can email us at movetocombatpodcast@gmail.com. Anything else you guys want to add?
I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun this week. It was much better now that things were, sort of balanced and nobody was cheating.
I didn't mean to
I'm gonna
cheat.
get my jabs in whenever I can, Kenny, because that was.
All right.
I'm still salty about it. I'm not even gonna try and pretend like this.
Well, I'm
isn't
sure
even
the
salty.
salt will continue into next week. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Night, guys.
How's it going?